Hello and welcome to Madigan Army Medical Center, the premier military healthcare facility and academic institution here on the West Coast. I'm Sergeant Linda Altamirano, and it's my privilege to take you on a tour of 25 years of Madigan medicine. However, our past does not just begin in 1992, and to truly understand the last 25 years of progress here at Madigan, we must explore where our hospital began.
This hospital dates back to World War I, with several locations around Camp Lewis. By August 1944, sections were consolidated under one command and were known as Fort Lewis Station Hospital. On September 22, 1944, War Department General Orders Number 76 officially redesignated Fort Lewis Station Hospital to Madigan General Hospital, named in honor of Colonel Patrick S. Madigan, deemed the father of Army neuropsychiatry. During World War II, Madigan General Hospital cared for more than 7,000 patients, and by 1945, Madigan General Hospital was home for a number of units, including the 9th Service Command Army Training Center, which had 300 to 400 nurses in training. After the war, when military personnel began returning to their civilian lives, the focus became more on modernization and medical improvements. Between 1950 and 1968, consolidation of medical services on Fort Lewis and McChord Air Force Base occurred, and by 1970, the main hospital consisted of over 88 separate buildings, and the medical and dental dispensaries occupied an additional 21 buildings. Proposals for New Madigan began circulating around Congress in 1968, but politicians scoffed at the estimated cost of $350 million. It wasn't until two Washington state politicians proposed incremental funding, financing the building of Madigan through 5.5 years of construction. January 1985 marked the hospital groundbreaking ceremony, signifying the start of construction on what was nicknamed the Walter Reed of the West. On February 28, 1992, the new Madigan Army Medical Center opened, showcasing the 1.2 million square feet, 414-bed tertiary medical academic institution to the world.
Features of the new hospital include a new material distribution system using controlled, self-propelled delivery vehicles. The automatic box conveyor system transports medical records, x-rays, and other small supplies throughout the hospital. The designers made every attempt to showcase the natural beauty of the Pacific Northwest, particularly when they created the dining facility, now called the Madigan Grill. Featuring an outdoor covered area, the dining facility is also enclosed in glass, allowing staff and patients to fully appreciate the surroundings, even on cold and rainy days. The emergency room was designed for 2 trauma rooms and has sleep rooms right next to the ER for both doctors and on-call personnel. This enhances their ability to respond in any urgent situation. The main outpatient pharmacy was updated and now includes a drive-through refill window and a centralized processing and distribution system. The neonatal intensive care unit benefited the most with the new construction, expanding to 3,500 square feet and the ability to accommodate 27 beds. Between 1992 and 2017, Madigan has grown extensively, not just in size and scope, but in accreditations, accolades, and achievements in medicine and healthcare delivery. When a large earthquake struck Southern California in 1994, several doctors from the Madigan Disaster Medicine Fellowship flew to Van Nuys, California to aid in medical care for victims. Madigan claimed the honor of being the very first Army medical unit to win the Army Supply Excellence Award for having the best supply operation in the Army in 1996. The year 2000 saw Madigan joining with the Office of the Surgeon General, the American Academy of Pediatrics, and the World Health Organization in our support and promotion of breastfeeding. From July 2000 to January of 2001, 95% of moms who delivered at Madigan were breastfeeding their babies. In 2006, we opened our Warrior Transition Battalion to support over 800 wounded warriors. Madigan continued to excel and received the Gold Sustained Performance Award by the American Heart Association and the American Stroke Association. In 2013, tragedy hit our family as we lost one of our own when First Lieutenant Jennifer Moreno, a Madigan nurse who volunteered to serve with a Special Operations Cultural Support Team, was killed in action in Zari District, Afghanistan. In January 2016, the Captain Jennifer M. Moreno Primary Care Clinic opened at Brooke Army Medical Center in her home state of Texas. And now, here we are, 25 years later. Who are we, and where are we headed? Madigan is a Level 2 trauma center and the largest healthcare readiness platform in the Regional Health Command Pacific. Besides our main medical campus, our footprint also houses 7 school-based health centers at local middle and high schools. We also house the Winter Patient-Centered Medical Home on Lewis, Maine, the community-based medical homes in Olympia and Puyallup, the soldier-centered medical homes for the 1-2 and 2-2 Stryker Brigade combat teams, the Okubo Soldier-Centered Medical Home, the Joint Base Lewis-McChord Dental Activity, Presidio of Monterey Army Community Hospital, and the U.S. Army Garrison Fort Hunter Liggett in Southern California. Madigan will be the first military hospital in the Department of Defense to offer an autism support center, providing much-needed programs and services for military kids with special needs. The Madigan Puyallup Community-Based Medical Home will expand this spring to offer additional services like physical therapy, behavioral health, and extended hours. Madigan's Intrepid Spirit Center will open this year and will be the Army's newest weapon in the fight against traumatic brain injury, PTSD, and pain. Madigan is also the large hospital pilot site for the DoD's new electronic health record, MHS Genesis. The complexity of our services, in addition to our co-location in the Puget Sound with our Navy medicine counterparts, continues to keep Madigan at the tip of the spear for military healthcare.